Halo, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you everyone? I hope all of you are fine because this pandemic make a very big effect in our life, especially in our learning system too. So don't forget to always wash your hand, use your mask, and then keep your health, please. In this opportunity, I will tell you about voicing and then place of articulation. But I'm not alone here. I'm with my classmate. There are Muhammadul Azizah, Fauzan Rahmatullah, Davina Win Aisyah, Fatilah Fataniah, and then Fatimah Al Azizah. The first question come to us is, what is voicing? So voicing is vibration or lack of vibration of the vocal fold. There are two types of voicing. The important thing that a different type of the two type is vibration or not vibration. The first one, if there is a vibration like z or v, it called voiced sound. Or if there are no vibration or lack vibration like s, v, it called voiceless sound. The second question is the place of articulation. What is the place of articulation? So the place of articulation is the point of contact where an abstraction occurred in the vocal tract between an active moving articulator, typically one part of the tongue, and then the passive articulation that typically one part of the roof of the mouth. The manner of articulation give the consonant its distinctive sound.
Bilabial. The articulator are the two lips, active, lower lips, and passive, upper lip. Though the upper lip usually moves to at least a little. English bilabial sounds include b, b, and m. For example, pipe, beak, and mouth. And next we have labiodental. Inactive, lower lip. Passive, upper teeth. In English, labiodental sound include f, and uv. For example, in fitness. An example, Wheeler. In dental, active, either the tongue tip or usually the tongue blade. In passive, upper teeth. So extremely immunodental sounds are often called interdental. English interdental sound include sa, and the. Dialectic symbol can be used if it matters which. For example, thick, and rather.
Well, okay, and now it's my turn. I'm Fatimah Laza, and I'm in charge of explaining the next material. And this is now we have alveolar, and for the active part of this alveolar is either the tongue blade or tongue tip. If you don't know what is tongue blade or tongue tip, it's basically the most front part of your tongue. And the passive one is the alveolar ridge. And if you don't know again what is alveolar ridge, well, it's basically slightly deep than your gum. Gum and alveolar ridge is different. You can see it on the Google image. And English alveolar sounds include T, D, N, S, Z, and L. For example, tie, die, nice, sorrow, zip, and lunar. Well, you can feel your your tip tongue touch your alveolar ridge when you speak the word lunar, nice, tie, die. And for the word sorrow and zip, you cannot touch your alveolar ridge because alveolar ridge is the passive part of this place of articulation. And for post-alveolar, the active part of this place of articulation is tongue tip or the tongue plate again, and the passive one is the area just behind the alveolar ridge. If the alveolar ridge is slightly deep than the gum, so for post alveolar is again slightly deep than the alveolar ridge one. And English post alveolars include sh, z, ch, and j. For example, ship, measure, cheap, and pitch. So you can feel your tongue tip slightly touch your behind the alveolar ridge. Okay, now we are here. We have velar. So the active part of velar is the tongue body, the whole part of the body of your tongue. And the passive one is the soft palate. And if you don't know what and where is soft palate, it is basically the upper one of the uvula. If the uvula is the lower part, the upper part is soft palate. And the upper part of the soft palate, there is hard palate. You can see it on the Google image. And the English velars include K, G, Ng, and also W. For example, kid, goat, uncle, and wife.
Palatal consonants are consonants articulate with the body of the tongue raised against the hard palate, the middle part of the roof of the mouth. Consonants with the tip of the tongue curled back against the palate are called reflex. Active tongue body, passive hard palate. The English glade G is the palate. The example is yummy. And then uvula, a little deeper in the mouth. The uvula is found the little things that dangling from the top in the back of the mouth. Sadly, there are none in standard American English. But imagine that the tongue has to reach an area a little deeper than the ing in king.
And now is glottal. Glottal consonants are actually consonants. They just play consonants role in the language. Glottal sounds are made in the larynx. For the glottal stop, the vocal cord close memorally and cut off all airflow through the vocal tract. English uses the glottal stop in the interjection meaning no. In the vocal cords are open but close enough together that air passing between them creates friction noise. Okay, thank you for your attention. I'm sorry if any mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.